waiting for someone to come on. Hello. So, guess what, peeps? I'm looking in the wrong place, I think. Hi, Eric Schultz. You're the first. Hey, let's see. If I look here, I don't know where I should be looking. Hi. Good evening, Al. Guess what's out? My book. It's finally here. I know I've been talking about it for the last several years, and it's finally here. And if you want to buy it, go to bit.ly/getcougars. It's that easy. bit.ly, bit.ly/cougars. Get your book. Take your shirt off. Why would I, Daddy Dave? Why would I do something as lewd as that? Hi, Tom. Thank you. And hello, Hostel MGTOW. Long time no see. Let's see how long it is before I have to banish you for saying something obnoxious. You're not going to do that today. Dave, are you under the impression that I am in the sex work trade? Because I'm not. You got to go to my friend Nina Hartley's channel, and she will take her shirt off for money. Hey to Charles and Joju, just bring Lisa Ann on. Yeah, go to Lisa Ann's. All these adult entertainers would love to entertain you. Unfortunately, that's not what I do. So you have to just you're stuck with me with my top on. Hi, Tony. And hi. Oh, no, I'm just messing with you. You're gorgeous. So thank you. Thank you for all the compliments, you guys. I love you all. You know I do. And if you've got questions about what's in my book, let me know because I'm very psyched to talk about it. And the cover is really cool. And I don't have any yet because I just ordered it. Oh, my skin is amazing. Now that I can talk about because I use a company called City Beauty. They have sent me a number of products. Go to use my code KarenLee and you can get your steep discounts on this, all my stuff. What is my routine? Charles would like to know. My routine is to put that stuff on my face every day. I asked an older woman yesterday. You asked her out? What did you do, Tom? So anyway, I would love for you guys to buy the book. It's in ebook and it's in paperback, and you can find out, like, every chapter is so full of good information. What I love about the book is it's not just me talking by myself. I have other guys that are successful cubs. I have other women who have also gone out with younger guys, and I have all your comments. You might even find your comments in my book. Unfortunately, this chat goes by super quick, and I don't know how to make it go slower. Let's see if I go like this, if that helps at all. Oh, that will not help. Top chats. Okay. Just walked to her and we chatted, and then I asked her out. I'm very proud of that. Very proud of that. I always talk about using Mel Robbins' 5-second rule, because if you don't use those 5 seconds, your mind will tell you not to do it. Can I ask how you can convince a cougar to do anal sex? First of all, Charles, good question. Some women love anal sex. You know, some don't have ever tried it. Hey, MILF man. As always, you have a new book. I have a new book. It's called Fuck Games, Date Cougars. The U is actually an apostrophe. Is it an apostrophe? An asterisk. It's an asterisk. Now, where was I? About anal sex. Oh, yes. It depends on the woman, you know. Just ask her if she likes butt play. Use the word butt play. That's always better than just anal sex. I'm so awesome. Seriously, thank you. Thank you, Charles. What questions do you have? And what are you guys doing hanging out in your places, minding your own solitary business? Lots and lots of things to do, right? And where are you located? And what's your astrological sign? And what questions do you have of me as an older woman? I can help you with whatever's going on in that wonderful mind of yours. The book is on Amazon. So what you do is you can go right to Amazon and just type in I already tried it out. You do F asterisk CK games, and you'll see it'll come right up there. You can buy the ebook, you can get it in the Kindle Unlimited, and you can get it in the paperback. It's really fun. Thoughts on Cougar Life, Chris? I'll be honest, not a fan. Every time I've been an affiliate with them, I tried to push their products. I don't think a lot of women join Cougar Life, unfortunately. I think if you want to find an older woman, you're better off going to the regular old standard dating sites and write, this is your age range. Hello, Miss Karen. I have my cougar. I'm 49. She's 65. I want to get your book, though, for us. Oh, shoot. I lost. I don't know where these chats go. They go bye-bye. I don't know. I don't even know what this little star thing is either. Oh, I could put all kinds of filters on. I'm not going to bother with that nonsense. Anyway, where was I? Oh, no, I can't even get this damn filter thing off. Oh. I think someone asked me a question, but because this thing goes too fast, I can't get it to stop. But yes, if you've had a successful relationship with an older woman, I think you guys are going to love the book. I have a lot of my personal stories about when I used to be married and then when I was single, dating a lot of guys, a lot of younger guys, a lot of funny stories, a lot of crazy stories. And then I also talk about my current relationship, which I've been in for the last 12 years, where I'm living with a guy who is younger, by the way. One of the reasons I think I date younger guys, oh shoot, here we go. Hey, Miss Karen, this is from Gregory. Have been to an Atlantic, New Jersey nightclub. See what happens? How do I, hey, there it is. Have been to an Atlantic City, New Jersey, Atlantic City nightclub, Cougar and Cub night, the first Friday of every month. Perfect, Greg. Yes, I don't know how you found that out, but a friend who's also a big part of the book, he said there's plenty of bars that cater directly to the older women, and that's the way you should go. How is the new book different than the first book? Okay, so the first book, by the way, here's the first book. It's got a bunch of new copies in A Cougar's Guide to Getting Your Ass Back Out There. This book I wrote back in, I think 2016. Oh, 2000, what? 2015. This one was about my journey and a lot about women getting their ass back out there. I have no older women in my circles, although I would... I have no older women in my circles, although I would love to seduce one. Any physical places / or online. Again, buy the book. The book is going to talk a lot about the places, I have it's detailed places, and also a lot of guys recommend their places that they've been successful at, online and offline in the wild. You'll definitely find someone. I've been interested in dating Cougar, but I would be a little scared to ask her out and be a little shy to talk to her. Read the book, Siobhan. Yeah, a lot of people are really intimidated by older women and don't need to be, because older women are definitely into younger men. Just like Samantha on Sex and the City, just like you see a lot of the shows right now, especially ones that are just getting out of a long-term relationship, they don't want the older guys. Problem with older women is that they need their Medicare card. Oh, see? Why are you taking up my time with that nonsense? You should be happy if someone has a Medicare card. Anyway, well, where was I? See, I get so distracted when I don't understand the keyboard warriors who come on and say snotty things like that. And I read it because the chat goes so quickly, I have to read it fast. I'll try to filter out the nasty comments here. But anyway, so where was I? So yeah, you can meet them anywhere. And it's a question of like being confident enough to walk up and say something. You don't want to let an opportunity go by. And this applies to everything in life, like business, or meeting a new friend. I mean, Wilfin wants to know what the name of the club is, Gregory. Keith says, we've been together for 4 years so far. The main thing is that don't be intimidated by an older woman, but Don't give up with rejection. Yeah, okay, that's another good point. Thank you for saying that. That's also in the book. You're probably going to get rejected. I mean, it's part of asking any woman out. Um, some women are too wrapped up in the stigma of, oh, what are people going to think if I date a younger guy? I got over that real quickly. And there's also a lot of tips, and if you are going out in public, what you want to do, if it's a significantly younger guy. But I had two women who filled out questionnaires for me, and they're in the book, and they're going to tell you uh, they've dated guys 30, 40 years younger than them. Amazing. So I was always flattered when I went out. I mean, if a younger guy came up to the table, I would never take it unless he was being annoying, which I also talk about what not to do in the book. Don't be annoying, don't be needy, don't be obnoxious, like we had just now in this chat. But I think another thing to do would be just, it's a numbers game. Just if you don't do well with one, just move up to the next one. And don't give up either. I mean, I remember seeing some guy that he was annoying me a little bit at the beginning, and then we started talking, and he had a lot of intelligent things to say about music, so I kept talking to him. So what my point is don't give up and keep persevering. And if you miss one, you might, okay, here's a little quote from my mom regarding me when I was upset about missing a guy. She's like, guys are like a bus. You miss one, you catch another. So just the same applies to women. If you want to date a woman, no matter what her age is, remember, they're like a bus. If you miss one, you'll catch another. At this point, no one's going on anyway. It's weird. I hated my mom for the longest time, but now I love cougars who look like her. Sex is so hot. That is funny. Keith, we have been together for 4 years so far. The main thing is don't be intimidated. Oh, we said that already? Let's see. Yes. So MILF Man is telling Greg that it's... Oh, Greg is telling MILF Man that it's Tropicana Casino in Atlantic City. First Friday night of your club. Good evening to Steven. How can I contact you? Willow, for what? If you need anything, it's all in my book. You can contact me via my book. I worked on this book for years because I was so it's just the same themes kept coming up, the same questions, the same questions I just got asked in this live stream have been asked over the years since I've been doing this since 2012. I started in 2012 trying to talk just mainly to women who wanted to get back out there, and it ended up being mostly guys like you guys who want to know about older women. I do have a question if possible. I love sex a lot, and I heard that mature ladies are fantastic in that area. There goes the chat again. What is your advice on guys like me and have certain fetishes? I think you're going to find that older women are open to fetishes a lot more than younger ones. Younger ones are like, he's such a creep. He wanted to lick my feet. No. If that's what gets you off, who cares? Be open to stuff. And I think, if older women are getting bored with being, if you catch a woman that's right out of a divorce, you're golden. You are absolutely golden. Because she's going to be super horny. She probably had no good sex for a long time because, that's what happens at the end of a marriage. You don't want to have sex. So if you catch one right, the timing is right because she's not going to want to I know, when my husband passed away, I was not up for dating anybody seriously, and I don't want a relationship. As a matter of fact, I got really intimidated by I'd go on a date with a guy my age and he'd be already talking about what our future plans are together on the first date. And that was whoa, wait a second. I just lost my husband. I don't want to be talking about another relationship. I just want to have some fun. I want casual sex. I want just affection. I want to have just a good time with the person. And so that younger guy can bring that spirit into whatever you're doing. So if you're an older woman and you meet this younger guy and he's fun to be with, that's all you need. KarenLee, would you date a young guy who was into rap and hip hop? I'm a millennial. Oops. Okay. I'm a millennial. Did women date young guys back in the 90s area? Have you ever dated a young guy who can step? I've been with my guy for 12 years, so I don't know anything about the the rap and hip hop scene now, but I bet you that I was into a certain type of like pop music when I started dating my husband, and I mean, not my husband, my boyfriend. I don't know why I even said that. And it turned out that I got into alternative music because of him. I mean, I was always into like pop music. Now I hate pop music. I literally don't even listen to pop music anymore. But I do listen to alternative rock, and while I have my favorites, as you guys know, I love the Aphid Brothers. Um, but what's your favorite music? And that was a good question. I wouldn't let your taste in rap and hip hop change because you're with somebody. So if you're with someone who maybe she's never even experienced rap and hip hop and really didn't realize the poetry with that went along with it, and you can turn her on to that, just like I was turned on by alternative rock. Boa notte. I think that means good night, and I don't know which language it is, but good night to you. Who do you think is hotter, Daniel Craig or Idris Elba? Ha ha ha. I think if you heard my podcast, that you would know my crush on Idris Elba from when he was on The Wire. So, did I pass that test? I'm not Daniel Craig at all. He does not turn me on whatsoever. I know he's James Bond and all, but nah. Do you notice that a lot of older white cougars are into young black studs? Do I notice that? I don't know. Are you into younger black men? I am currently into my boyfriend who happens to be white. Hey Keith, stay healthy, Miss Karen. Tina and I love you and your advice and humor. It's bedtime in Missouri. I hope you see you in the next show. Aw, Keith, nice to talk to you. Love you. Love. I love all you guys. You guys, especially the ones that have tuned in over the years. I welcome you to buy that book because I think it's such a good way it's like a summary of everything I've talked about. Waiting, long time waiting for your live. I'm here. I'm here. Tell people about me and subscribe and like this video if you like this. Jose, how are you? I'm fine. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I've been, I work out of my house. I don't have a car, so I'm kind of like, not that changed by this whole thing. I would like to go out to a restaurant and eat and have somebody serve me like, a cocktail and see people around me and talk to people. I miss that kind of shit. Once you go black, you never go back. I say once you go cougar, you never go kitten. How do you like that one, Wilo? I do think that once you do have experience with an older woman, you kind of stick with it. Do you feel that Indian men are creepy when talking to women? I'm Indian and won't feel offended if you think so. Not at all. As a matter of fact, I would think that there's a lot of hot Indian guys out there. Anal sex is any side effect to the health? No, as long as you're done clean, as long as you use like the proper, like don't go ass to vagina. Go vagina to ass, but not the other way around. Once you go in there anally, do not go back the other way unless you wash your dick. You're a dream come true, no lie, so amazing. Thank you, Wilo. Appreciate that. I appreciate all of you guys. So yeah, any other questions? Because I'm not going to be able to stay on this long. I just wanted to get on live today to tell you about the book. I want to go on Instagram later too. Dusty, the problem I have with older women is that I want all of them. Older women love a good sense of humor, but wait a second, let me try to figure out what you said. Older women love a good sense of humor, but if don't have one, manners and modesty always impressive. I don't know if that's a question or a comment, but okay. Sorry about that. What else we got here? You're a naughty freak, Karen. We call my podcast listeners sneaky freaks. Do you like hipster or thongs better? Oh, thongs. Yeah. I mean, any other questions? What's my favorite movie? What's my favorite food? What's my favorite food? Email me, please. Will, probably not going to happen. You can go to my Patreon page. It's another place you can help me out. Help out all the creators right now. Anybody that's working hard and just giving their time away, help them out. Go to Patreon, patreon.com/KarenLee is my Patreon. It would really be helpful to me. Gregory, I love black older women. No disrespect to white women, but I love black cougars. But there are not as many black cougars as there are white cougars from my experience with women. I know some black women that would love to go out with you. What physical activity? Weightlifting, running, yoga. Do you find especially hot in a man? In a man? Oh, all of the above. Any guy that keeps himself physically fit is good in my book. I don't really pick one or the other. I think they're all good. And I do like a guy that likes yoga because I like yoga. It's fun to do together. What are your favorite ways of working out? Just asking. Just asking. I love cougars. They know what they want and so more appreciating. Thank you, Mr. Round 2. That you'll find in my book a lot of statements like that. I think that's what happens, guys and women, if you're on here. A lot of guys don't realize that women who know what they want is a very attractive thing and vice versa. So how many porn stars do you personally know or have interacted with? Hostile Mug, do I ask? How many have I? Oh my goodness. I've interacted with a lot of porn stars. Let's see. I've interviewed and they're all on my YouTube channel. Sadie Santana, Kendra Lust, Nina Hartley, Derek Pierce, Sarah J., Jillian Jameson. God, I'm probably missing like 10 of them. Alexis Golden. What's it? Cindy Starfall. Are you submissive or dominant? That's a good question. I'm more submissive. I'm not a dom. I mean, that's not to say I can't play. I think I don't like to label myself as one or the other, but if I had to choose like between the two, I'd be more submissive. Maybe because I'm like more of a dominating personality outside of the bedroom. What about you guys? Are you more doms or subs? Good question here. Or neither, or switch. Either I get like 10 messages at once or wow, you definitely will make you tap out. Why does Cougar shake so bad when you're eating her out and then she starts to cry? Brandon, she's having a good time. Super dominant. Yeah, I mean, when people shake and when you're exercising and you're working really hard, it's the same thing. I'm married to a cougar. My wife is 2 years older than me. Happy 28-year marriage. Happy marriage to you guys. That's awesome. When I think of cougars, I don't necessarily think of this huge age gap. I also would think, the reason I called myself one as a confident, older, unique, genuine, assertive, racy woman is because of the qualities, mostly about the confidence and the independence of an older woman. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big age gap. How important are a man's political views to you? Would you date a man with a different political view? I'm going to be honest about that one. I could not date anybody who is currently fond of our POTUS. Sorry, I just can't. I couldn't. It's crazy. I'm 24 and met a 65-year-old cougar on Bumble. Most amazing sex I ever had. There you go, Charles. And then when that happens, you want to repeat it and repeat it. Do you swallow? That I don't feel like answering right now. It's kind of like an annoying question. Why would you ask it? Why does it matter if I swallowed, spit, or just never really did any of the above? Hi, Karen, watching you from Zambia. I was in Zambia. Is it Zambia or Zambia? I was there when I went to South Africa on a safari, and it was one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. So, hi to you. It's a cool place. It was just so interesting to be so close to the animals. There were elephants like right up to our, oh my God, it was my favorite place. Karen thinks Donald Trump is attractive, LOL. Karen does not think Donald Trump is attractive, LOL, hostile MGTOW. That is one thing I can tell you that you are false, 100% false about. That's not my looks at all. If you want to see my looks, take a look at that. Look on the wall over there. And what do you see? Yep, that's me and Bill Clinton. Much more attracted to Bill Clinton any day of the week over Donald Trump. How about you guys? Yeah, it doesn't strike me as someone I'd be into. You know, you love him. LOL. Yeah, right. Glad you're doing good and alive. Thank you, David. I'm glad I'm doing good and alive as well. I'm glad you're doing good and alive. Yeah, and we do have to thank God. Every day I wake up and I'm not having a cough or a fever or something like that. I'm pretty happy. Look, checking on my kids, checking on my boyfriend, checking on my parents and my mother, in-laws. Good for you. About what? The infamous. Are we speaking about my taste in men? You can ask me more. Go ahead. I'll answer. I'm pretty much in a mood to answer anything as long as you guys promise that when you get off of here, you're going to go to bit.ly and bit.ly.ly/Karen, get cougars. And I'll put it in the show notes down below. Bill Clinton is one of my favorite presidents. He is definitely. I can't wait to date with older women. You'll find out how, Stephen, in the book. You will find out what you need to do, what you should try to do. I think the main thing I would do right now, if everyone on this is interested in dating anyone, is build your confidence up first. One of the things I think would be cool to do is you grab like a Post-it note like this. Everybody has one of these lying around their house. And write down some positive stuff about yourself and put it on the wall and look at it. I must admit, when I first subbed your channel, I didn't really like you, but now Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Hostel Migtow. Is marriage the end goal for most cougars? No, most cougars are not probably looking to get married again because they've already been married. I'll see you on Patreon. Yeah, patreon.com/KarenLee. You can support me there. Is your book on Amazon Kindle? Yes, it is, Tony. If you are an Amazon Kindle person, you will find it there. And you have links there, too, to certain videos that I speak about, and then you can link right to it if you want to watch the video. It's pretty cool. And what else? I think I'm getting all tapped out, but I see that we got 25 people, so if you have one other question or two, just go ahead, and if you're watching it later, make sure you thumbs up the video. And if you have questions that you didn't get a chance to ask because you were too shy, or I didn't get to you, or I missed you, or something like that, put it down below. Site, just kidding, you're all right. Thank you, Hostel Migtow. You're all right, too. Any advice for a 34-year-old? I need specifics. Eric, I want to be like Karen and date much younger. Cool. Greg, Miss Karen, your man from Chicago? No, my guy is from New York. I'm from Chicago, as you all might know. And I was in New York, and this is also in my book, so if I'm going to end up repeating myself, but I was in New York, met him there, and we carried on a long-distance relationship for 4 years till he moved to Chicago. And then from Chicago, we moved to Los Angeles, so he went across the country for me. Or with me, I should say. But we're pretty happy. Good. All right. Now we're getting a lot of people on, so if you've got questions, go for it quickly because I'm getting hungry and I have to go eat soon. It's already getting late here in Los Angeles. Yeah. Any advice for a 24-year-old? Okay, so my advice for the 24-year-old and the 37-year-old or whatever, my advice is always going to be the same. Work on yourself inside. Make yourself the best person you can be, either be physically and mentally. Just think about your strengths. If your strengths are that you got a great sense of humor, use it. Just think confidently about yourself. And I know it's hard because some people are not as secure. Let's see. Love cougars, thin to medium build, 55 to 65-year-old. To me, 6'4", 250. I live in an electric wheelchair. They don't see me. I'm 75 and don't disappoint. Yeah, Joe, it's tough. That's hard. I don't know. I put it this way. I wouldn't go worried about like making sure that you have a woman in a certain type. Don't worry about, if she's fat, she's thin, she's tall, she's slight, she's, brown, she's black, she's, whatever color or whatever race and whatever religion. Let it all go. Sounds good? Yeah, just let me know if you try my little techniques about being confident. I think that's the most important thing. If you can get your confidence and self-awareness up, then you're going to find everything's going to fall into place. I 100% have talked about this for years and it has worked. I've got in the book, perfect example of people that talk about like, yeah, your advice about this worked and I'm a new person, I've got a cougar or whatever it is. What are you going to do about cougars that have COVID-19? Eventually they'll get better. How many black men have you dated in the past, Karen? What difference does it make, hostile MGTOW? Why are we asking these questions? I never understand why that's such an important question for people about what color I date or what, religion or, I never get it. You're very sexy. Thank you, Mohammed. Anyway, all right. This is it. I gotta go. This is it. I said I was gonna go, and now I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Make sure to get that book. I will put it down below so you can go right to it. And please, if you buy it, review it on Amazon. All right? I'm going to be doing some giveaways soon. I'm going to be giving out, if you keep chiming in, and you'll see if I can get you a free copy if you have, if you're the lucky winner. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I'll give it a shot. All right, that's it for now, folks. Love you guys.